Hola. It is Metal Heart once again. Happy New Year. One of my more serious videos. I try not to be serious, but anyway. So I've been noticing changes in people over the past 5 years. Weird shit. And at first I'm like, yeah, maybe it's me, but like, no. There's something going on. So yes, I'm going to mention the pandemic. And that was a major turning point. It changed everything. So we were told you have to do this and this and this. You have to wear a mask. You have to stay 6 feet apart. You know the lockdowns. And now I shortly after, like, I started to notice, this small, mom and pop shop, they have to close down, but Walmart can stay open. Oh, isn't that interesting? And this guy out in California, it was at San Bernardino Beach or whatever, he was sailing at least 30 feet away from everything. Arrested for sailing. Well, that's interesting. Cuomo, you can't go to a bar and just order a drink. You have to have food. Oh, this virus is really picky. Oh my God. Picky! Very picky virus. Okay. Regardless of your politics, you had to think, wow, this is some weird shit going on. Yes, weird or evil. And so much has changed. Well, I should say the pandemic changed everything in America. Well, no, not just America, the whole world. But I've noticed changes. Some of them subtle, some of them not so much. When I try to communicate with people, it just seems like people are angry, crazy, and confused, but especially the crazy part. For whatever reason, I can tell you my personal experience. I went to a local favorite a few days ago, and like I always do, around between 9 and 10, this plow guy comes in, right up my ass. He parks maybe 2 feet, if that, behind me. And I'm like, I get out to get my breakfast. And I'm looking at him like, okay. People just seem to be more on edge, easily annoyed. And it's like, I'm thinking back to before the pandemic. If people weren't this bad, tolerable is, well, that's a different story. Tolerable, mostly. But now, people seem to be easily pissed off by minor inconveniences. I don't know what the deal is with that person. But the pandemic broke people. It broke their mind. It broke them. And it's like, in my lifetime, I never thought I would see a pandemic. And if you're watching this and you say, oh, I saw it. No, you didn't. You're like, what, 100 years old? The last pandemic was what? The early 1900s. I doubt you're watching the video. Anyway. And so the pandemic was a major turning point. It changed everything, not just in America, around the world. People became more uptight, scared, and you know that we were lied to. Again, this goes beyond politics. We were lied to by a certain doctor. Oh yes, you know who I'm talking about. He lied to Congress like 3 or 4 times. It is no big deal because he's an authority figure. And you have been brainwashed into thinking authority figures are always right. You have been taught, you've been programmed to thinking to never question anyone, anything, ever. And that's part of the problem. The pandemic, no one wanted to question, oh, you didn't dare question this person. You know who I'm talking about. This mother, well, I could go into a different video about that person. You were told to do everything in the name of public health. You really need to take care of this person. No, your goddamn health is your concern. If you had a vaccine, well, why would you worry about someone not getting a vaccine? Because maybe that vaccine wasn't safe. Well, oh, you can't mention that. Oh no, don't mention that. If you question anyone, especially this certain doctor, you're a science denier. That's the weapon they had. Ooh, you're a science. You don't believe in science. Blah blah blah. Bitch. I have studied science since I was like 10 or 12. Oh, I believe in science. I do. But I don't believe in fucking liars. No, I don't believe in them. You can bust my balls all you want. Like, I do want people to be safe. I also want people to use fucking common sense. This vaccine is safe. But is it a vaccine? Anyway, I noticed the world change in a big way over the past 5 years. People are more paranoid, angry. I would say angry, crazy. Oh my God, people are crazy these days. Oh my, wow. Oh my, daily interactions. I'm like, this person did what? And this lady at the local station, just buy your cigarettes and lottery tickets and get out. I don't want to hear conspiracy theories about this. It's like, get out! Anyway, hold on. Uh, and so it seems to me I have picked up on the vibes. I pick up on the tension that people have, interacting, and people are starting to like maybe this wasn't a good idea. Like, oh, maybe it wasn't a good idea to believe these experts. These experts that told you to stay 6 feet apart and wear a mask and get the jab, which, well, you know how I feel. It wasn't a good idea? Really? You're just finding this shit out? What took you so long? Anyway, so it feels like people are, they feel, this is the bottom line. They feel cheated out of freedom and happiness. And I would tell them, you know what? I get it. I totally get it. Because that's how I feel. I think most people would agree. We trusted this authority figure. They said this and this, and they lied. They blatantly lied. And now we're finding that out too late. And I would say, well, now you're more prepared because you know they're planning more shit. You know they are. This was a prep. You should always prep for tests. Always. No matter who's giving it. And so I would say, yeah, you were cheated out of freedom, out of time. You have every reason to be pissed. And if you're not pissed, you're not paying attention.